chapter. So our topic name is quadratic equations. Quadratic equations. This before already you know the recalculation or recall the previous knowledge. The previous knowledge means what is the definition of a equation? What is the definition of a equation? An equation is a mathematical sentence that has two equal sides separated by an equal sign. Separated by an equal sign. See, let us some example here. 9 plus 5 is equal to 14. 9 plus 5 is equal to 14. Now we can see left hand side. We can see left hand side. What we have left hand side? 9 plus 5. Then after what is the equal the other side? 14. Now therefore 9 plus 5, 14 is equal to 14. So then what do you understand? We can conclude that an equation is a mathematical sentence that has two equal sides separated by an equal sign. So if we observe the left hand side is equal to the right hand side equal. So it is called the equation. In chapter 2 polynomial, we have studied the polynomial types of the polynomials. One type of the polynomial is linear polynomial. Linear polynomial. So what is the meaning of the linear polynomial? So the general form of the linear polynomial is ax plus b. Ax plus b, where a comma b belongs to R. A comma b belongs to R. And a not equal to 0. A not equal to 0. This is the condition of the linear polynomial. Same we can see the another type of the polynomial, quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. The quadratic polynomial, the general form of the quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. Ax square plus bx plus c, where a comma b and c belongs to R and a not equal to 0. A not equal to 0. This is the condition of the quadratic polynomial. Again recall it. Quadratic polynomial general form is ax square plus bx plus c, where a comma b and c belongs to R. And the condition of the quadratic polynomial a not equal to 0. A not equal to 0. When the quadratic polynomial is equal to the 0, then it is called the quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. The quadratic equation general form is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So this is the general form of the quadratic equation, where The constants are A comma B, C belongs to R and A not equal to 0. A not equal to 0. So what is the general form of the quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Where A comma B, C belongs to R and A not equal to 0. Let us consider some examples of the quadratic equation. For example 1, 5x squared plus 8x plus 12 is equal to 0. 5x squared plus 8x plus 12 is equal to 0. Now A as 5, B as 8 and C as 12. C as 12. Why? Because it is in the form of quadratic equation. It is in the form of quadratic equation. That is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So what is the meaning of A? What is the meaning of A? A is coefficient of x square. And what is the meaning of B? Coefficient of x. What is the last number? Constant term C. So x square before number A, x before number B, last term constant term, that is C. So we can conclude that A is equal to 5 and B is equal to 8 and constant term and C is equal to 12. But this one very easily can find out the A and B and C values. But here quadratic equations comes up, we can use real life situations also. What is the real life of the situations in our daily life? How it is useful in the quadratic equation chapter in real life. Let us consider some examples. Find the roots of the quadratic equation Find the roots of the quadratic equation is x square plus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0. So this is also quadratic equation form only. But how to find out the roots? Roots means it is nothing but the number of zeros. Number of zeros of the polynomial also same, both are equal. So x square plus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0. So how to find out the roots in given the quadratic equation? So we have x square plus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0. So how to find out the roots? How to find out the roots? We can use in the splitting of the middle term or factorization method. So how to find out the roots? How many terms are there here? 3 terms are there. What is the first term? X square. What is the second term? 7x. What is the third term? 12. So in these 3 terms we should find out the roots of the given the expression or quadratic equation. Now first term into last term multiplication. First term into last term multiplication. What is the first term here? X square into 12. That is equal to 12 square, that is equal to 12x square. So 12x square, you should find out the possibilities of the roots. Possibilities of the roots. What are the possibilities of the roots? What numbers are taken? The two numbers adding after will get the middle term. What is the middle term? 7x. So that before, how many factors are possible in the 12? So how many factors are possible here? Now you see here, 1 into 12 is equal to 12, 2 into 6 is equal to 12, 3 into 4 is equal to 12, 4 into 3 is equal to 12, 6 into 2 is equal to 12, next to 12 into 1 is equal to 12. So here, so many number of factors are possible, but we don't want this type of the factors. You have select any one pair of those numbers. So what is the condition? What numbers are taken? The two numbers adding after will get middle term. What is the middle term? 7x. So how to find out the factors? How many pairs are possible here? So this is the one pair it is possible. This is the another pair it is possible. Only in these two numbers only possible. Why? Because if you take in these two numbers only, then only you get the middle term. So if we observe here 4x plus 4x plus 3x plus 4x plus 3x. Now in this, what is the second condition here? What those numbers are taken, the two numbers product after will get the highest coefficient of the number. If we observe plus into plus plus, so 4 into 3 12, x into x square. So both the conditions are satisfied, then only we will take the numbers. Next, if we observe the remaining numbers here, what are the remaining numbers? 1 into 12 is equal to 12. Here, second condition is satisfied, but first condition it is not satisfied. Why? Because in these two numbers adding after, what you get? Plus 7x exactly. But you can observe here, 1 plus 12 is equal to 13x. So it is not a possible. 2 plus 6 is equal to 8. It is also not possible. 6 plus 2 is equal to 8. It is also not possible. 12 plus 1 is equal to 13. It is also not possible. Why? Because second condition satisfied, but first condition is not satisfied. So don't take this remaining the number. So this is the delete, and this is also delete, and this one, and final one, this one also delete. You will take finally plus 4x plus 3x only. Then only the given quadratic equation is satisfied. Now we can see that implies, now we can see x square plus 7x is instead of plus 4x plus 3x plus 12 is equal to 0. Then what do you observe? Coefficient number same as it is, and the constant number also same as it is. Now we can see x square same as it is, and 12 also same as it is. Now only changing the middle term. What is the middle term? 7x. So 7x is instead of what those numbers are taken? Plus 4x plus 3x. So that implies, understand purpose, we have to take this is the first expression and this is the second expression. So first expression, what is the common here? Common term, x is the common term. So if we take x is the common, what is the meaning of x square? X into x. So x plus 4x. So x before already common taken, this time here no need. So plus 4 plus, if we observe the second expression, what is the common number here? 3 is the common number. X plus same as this 12 in 3 table, how many times possible? 4 times possible. Plus 4, that is equal to 0. Now the common factors is values is never changing, only changing the without common factor only. Without common factor only. What is the common factor here? That implies x plus 4 into x plus 3 is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. So these values so first factor equal to 0, second factor equal to 0. Now we'll see here x plus 4 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equal to, when the symbol is left hand side, this symbol is moving to the right hand side, negative symbol. So minus 4. So what you got? One root, x is equal to minus 4. Or second root what? X plus 3 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equal to minus 3. X is equal to minus 3. Now we got two factors. What are the two factors? X is equal to minus 4 or x is equal to minus 3. Then what is the conclusion point here? Therefore the roots of x squared plus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0, or x is equal to minus 4, or x is equal to minus 3. Now we got the final roots in given the quadratic equation. X is equal to minus 4 or x is equal to minus 3. So in these two values substitution in the above quadratic equation, then we can conclude that your roots are correct. How can you say? We can use in the verification or checking the roots. So how to checking the roots we have observed. First, if you take, if x is equal to minus 4, this one root value substitution in the above given the quadratic equation, that implies x squared, but x is equal to what you take minus 4. Minus 4 whole square plus 7 into, what is again x value? Minus 4 plus 12 is equal to 0. That implies, what is the value of minus 4 whole square? So when the power is an even number, the symbol should be always positive only. So minus 4 whole square, it is nothing but 16. What 16? Plus 16. Next to plus into minus, minus 7 4 are 28. Plus 12 is equal to 0. That implies plus 16 plus 12 plus 28 minus 28 is equal to 0. So plus 28 minus 28 cancel. What we got? 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 is nothing but 0 is equal to 0. So x is equal to one root value is satisfied in given the quadratic equation. Same as it is we can do in the second root also. What is the second root? X is equal to minus 3. X is equal to minus 3. So just x replacement with minus 3. Minus 3 whole square, 7 into minus 3 plus 12 is equal to 0. That implies, what is the value of minus 3 whole square? Plus 9. Next to plus into minus, minus 7 3s are 21. And plus 12 is equal to 0. So plus 9 plus 12, it is nothing but plus 21. Plus 21 minus 21 is equal to 0. So plus 21 minus 21 cancel. Why? Opposite symbol but same number. Then only possible the cancellation. So 1 minus 1, it is nothing but 0. So 0 is equal to 0. So verification also satisfied. Verification also satisfied. So final, what can you conclude that? Therefore, the roots of x square plus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0 or x is equal to minus 4 or x is equal to minus 3.